Good morning, Newcastle, and welcome to NCTV45's Newswatch on this fine Sunday, April 23rd, 2023. We got a lot of great stories coming up for you, but first, we want you to hear from our great sponsors.
You think there's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County? Then think again! Always stay connected to NCTV45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. NCTV45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. NCTV45 is the #1 media source locally. NCTV45, anytime on your time.
Special thanks to Butts, Flowers, Gifts, and More in downtown Newcastle for their support and funding of this program. Butts Flowers, downtown Newcastle. If you're hungry, don't be out in the desert. Head on down to the old Oasis for breakfast. If you're hungry, don't be out in the desert. Head on down to the old Oasis for daily specials. Yes, appetizers, sandwiches, beverages. It's the Oasis Bar, 303 South Jefferson Street. Call 724-652-6104. Peppers, mouth-watering fruit, fine dressings, apples, meats. This place looks so familiar. Getting your lunch meat cut to order. That's the Joseph's difference. They make every opportunity to please their customers. Joseph's. They're not the big box store giving you it the way the store wants it. It's the way you want it. Stop by Joseph's and take a look. Yes, it's Joseph's.
NCTV45, strong enough for Lawrence County.
With the birthdays: Kenneth Williams, Erica Rosano, Randy Kessler, Christina Hilke, Leila Fortuna, Sarah DeLillo, Andrew Slater, Lori Kaspriznik, and Ashley Nicole. Happy birthday to all you guys out there. Make sure you get that second piece of birthday cake. As for your national holidays today: National Email Day, Army Reserve's birthday, Canada Book Day, Impossible Astronaut Day, Creator Day, International English Language Day, International Pixel Stain Techno Peasant Day, the London Marathon, Movie Theater Day, National English Muffin Day, Cherry Cheesecake Day, National Name Brian Day, National Lost Dog Awareness Day, National Lovers Day, National Picnic Day, National Take a Chance Day, that's a good one, National Sovereignty and Children's Day, Pet Tech CPR Day, St. George's Day, Shakespeare Day, Spanish Language Day, Slay a Dragon Day. Wow, that's a really interesting one. UN English Language Day, World Book Day, and World Copyright Day. Those two really go hand in hand. World Book Night and World Laboratory Day. Really some interesting holidays. And I know me personally, I wouldn't mind a piece of cheesecake on National Cheesecake Day. So we're gonna head over to the Cedar Sports Corner Report, take a look at around the sports world for your Sunday and the upcoming days. We'll be right back.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Hello and welcome to Lindy's Lunch. Yes, whether it's their great breakfast or, just like it says, lunch, it's great anytime. Try their breakfast and you'll be satisfied. A pierogi cheeseburger, an Italian Joe, and smothered hoagies, all. And don't forget the French fries with chili. Yes, it's Lindy's Lunch. For the best, stop by. Give us a call. Rally sons of Notre Dame, sing the glory and Hello and welcome to the Cedar Sports Corner Report. And time to get to your Sunday action. In the NHL, the Carolina Hurricane, they're taking on the New York Islanders. That at 1 o'clock on TNT. Boston will be at Florida. That at 3:30 on TNT. Dallas will be at Minnesota. That at 6:30 on TBS. And then Edmonton will be at the LA Kings. That at 9 o'clock. And that on TBS. Now, your NBA schedule as we transition over. Here you go with the NBA lineup for your Sunday. It is the Cleveland Cavaliers at the New York Knicks. That at 1 o'clock ABC. You then get Golden State at home, 3:30, taking on Sacramento, and the Kings have been really tough. That on ABC. Boston Celtics at the Atlanta Hawks, 7 o'clock TNT. And then your nightcap, Denver at Minnesota, that 9:30 on TBS. Time to get over to Major League Baseball. And let's check out how those really hot Pittsburgh Pirates are doing in this early part of the season. And give them credit. They really came out of the gate fast as a contender, and or as an early start. I don't know that they'll be a contender. So here you go. The Pittsburgh Pirates taking on Cincinnati. That at 1:35. Cleveland taking on Miami. That at 1:40. The New York Mets in action. And they take on San Francisco. That's the game of the week on ESPN, by the way. And your New York Yankees, they're taking on Toronto. And this is a little in-screen thing because the Yankees have been getting real small. My father probably never forgive me. The Atlanta Braves, okay, they are at home taking on Houston. And you should be at Cedars getting some great food and enjoying the game. We're going to take a time out. We'll be Allie's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Allie's Upper Crust. This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
Los Amigos! Ladies and gentlemen, if you need a good bite to eat, make sure to check out Los Amigos. They got you covered with things such as tacos, burritos, molcajete, and don't forget the great chips and salsa they put out for you when you get there. Make sure to check out Los Amigos on West State Street, Newcastle, PA, 16101. It's Los Amigos. Los Amigos! Los Amigos! Los Amigos! Thank you, Ange, for that great sports report. And like we said, we hope the Buccos stay rolling and hot the way they're playing right now. From the Shapiro administration announces $2.1 million investment in 31 student research projects to advance manufacturing innovation in Pennsylvania. Today, Department of Community and Economic Development Secretary Rex Siger announced a $2.1 million in grants has been awarded through the Manufacturing PA initiative to 31 student research projects to help advance innovation in several sectors of manufacturing, from autonomous, excuse me, that word really gave me some trouble, machining, to acoustical engineering, to medical devices and more. The approved projects are part of Manufacturing PA's fellowship program, which embeds the Commonwealth's best and brightest graduate and undergraduate students with local manufacturers. Once paired, the students embark on research projects to develop new technologies and advance innovation statewide. Universities that have partnered with a manufacturer can apply and receive between $25,000 and $70,000 in funding for specific student research projects. Manufacturing has always been a key industry in PA. Governor Shapiro's budget capitalizes on this by investing an additional $1 million in the Manufacturing PA Innovation Program, which serves as a collaboration between Pennsylvania colleges and universities, manufacturers, and VCED. The program is open to any accredited Pennsylvania college or university. The governor's proposed increase would allow 14 more manufacturers to partner with universities in adopting new technologies and advancing new products and processes. The 31 projects that received grants were among Bucknell University, Carnegie Mellon, Drexel, Gannon, Lehigh, Lycoming College, Millersville, Pennsylvania State University, Pennsylvania PSU Altoona, PSU Bernhard, PSU Du Bois, and PSU Harrisburg, Temple University, Thomas Jefferson University, University of Pennsylvania, University of Pittsburgh, Villanova, Widener, and the York College of Pennsylvania. Another news story for you from the PA Department of Aging. Department of Aging highlights vital role of volunteer ombudsman in caring for older Pennsylvanians during symposium. The Pennsylvania Department of Aging's Office of State Long-Term Care welcomed 100 in-person and 80 virtual attendees to the Hershey Lodge and Conference Center for its two-day volunteer symposium, which presented information and resources to individuals who interact with older adults in long-term care settings. The symposium also provided an opportunity to celebrate the work accomplished by the volunteers. Day one of the symposium began with remarks from Acting Secretary Kovlich, followed by a presentation on understanding mental health and having a positive impact on long-term care residents. Margaret Barosman, the State Long-Term Care Ombudsman, addressed the group and provided updates from her office. Carol Scott, manager of LTC Program and Policy for the National Consumer Voice, served as the keystone speaker. She commended the work of the volunteers and called attention to the differences they make every time they visit the residents. The first day concluded with a presentation on the best practices for volunteer recruitment and retention, and discussion led by members of the Volunteer Task Force on residents' rights and the best way to address these rights when they are violated. Day 2 of the symposium featured a presentation by Meet Your Friends PA, interactive fun with guided imagery and bingo, and a talk on hope and how having it can help when facing life's challenges. So, great news stories from the state today. We're going to head over to Lawrence County 45 weather. Take a look at how your weather's looking for Sunday and the beginning of your next week. We'll be right back.
Yes, friends, Chalella and Carney Floral Designs is alive and well in Newcastle. Owner and designer Stephen Doherty and his staff have a special motto: we love what we do, and it shows in every area of the business. Stop by their pleasant Southside store at 1006 South Mill Street. Chalella and Carney has been there for the community with quality and service since 1943. You can go to the website chalellaandcarney.com or call 724-652-8412.
Since you were going for gas, you might as well fill up your tank too. Delicious food available at Morgan's. And that's just 2 exciting combos that they have. Morgan's, right across the line.
Come dine with us, come dine today. If you could use some real good food, there's a place not far away. If you could use a drink or two, or a place to go and play, come to Gallows Italian Villa today.
When your PC looks like this, don't make it a last key. Make it Pulaski. Pulaski PC.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
Hello and welcome to Lawrence County 45 weather. And well, after last night's low of 37 degrees with cloud cover, how is your Sunday, the second half of the week, looking? Well, let's take a look. As we go to the local radar, you're going to see showers moving into Lake Erie area as we get that flow from the southwest. And the national map shows clearing behind the front that has moved through, thus giving us a forecast that looks something like this as we gear up. Now, last night's overnight low of 37. How's your Sunday looking? Well, let's take a look as we gear up and I get going here. You're going to get up to 51 degrees, and you're going to have some sunshine abound as you move about your Sunday. Should be pretty decent, and well, chance of rain is minimal, and not a bad day. Now Sunday night, mostly cloudy, a low of 34. Again, no rain to speak of. Then you get into Monday. Monday, up to 50 degrees you go, as you get a pretty good looking day. However, understand this, that there's a slight chance of showers. You'll get some cloud cover, but nothing to write home about. Monday night, partly cloudy, a low of 30. Your Tuesday bumps about, and sunshine. The way of the day, up to 55 you go. Tuesday night, mostly clear, a low of 30. Wednesday, featuring sunshine and 60 degrees. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy, 36. Your Thursday, not too shabby there, as you get sun up to 62 and not at all bad. Now we're going to hang in there as you get to Friday, but that's going to be more like your rain day, as we get up 62, 63 degrees. So all in all, not so bad. Now let's take a look at the weather chart and hear from these great sponsors who would like to hear from you. I'm Kay, and K is for Kimmel's. If you're in need of great baked goods, perhaps donuts of every kind, or maybe a lady lock is your desire, turnovers, and don't forget, they have cakes of every size, quarter sheet cake or a round one for that special birthday. And never forget to pick up a loaf of bread. It's Kimmel's, home of the delicious, super mouth-watering strudels. Call Kimmel's for the best baked goods.
Hi, pizza friends. You can still find delicious Augustine's Pizza at your local supermarket. The folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
We got a local event here for you at Historic Warner Cascade Theater Museum. Take a moment to tour the historic Warner Cascade Theater Museum. The mural outside the museum by local artist Ken Cole is the perfect backdrop for a photo op. It depicts a historic view of Washington Street in downtown Newcastle as it appeared during the time the Warner Brothers opened their theaters. April 4th launched the local observation of Warner Brothers Studios' 100th anniversary. There were continuous showings of Looney Tunes in the Cass Warner documentary, The Brothers Warner, in the Bayou and Cascade theaters. The first 200 attendees received a souvenir booklet, an I'm a Bugs Bunny button, and a photo op with the bunny itself. The event was co-sponsored by the Newcastle Public Library. Coming in April and May. Saturdays at noon starting April 8th to May 20th will be Looney Noons featuring Looney Tunes cartoons and a photo op with Bugs Bunny at 11 a.m. preceding showings. Each Wednesday at noon starting April 5th to May 24th will be a classic Warner Brothers film from their golden era. All classic films presented in partnership with the NC Public Library. Historic Warner Cascade Theater is located in the recognized historic structure where on February 2nd, 1907, the Warner Brothers opened their very first theater, the Cascade, seating only 99 patrons, with chairs borrowed from a local funeral parlor. The venture launched the career of filmdom's most iconic four brothers, Harry, Albert, Sam, and Jack. The brothers, who grew up in Youngstown, selected Newcastle as their starting point for their venture due to the success they enjoyed Edison's The Great Train Robbery at the Lawrence County Fair. If you were willing or wanted to travel in a group, you may contact Gary Kern at myshowroom@yahoo.com or 724-510-4226 for additional information or to schedule private tours. We also have another local event here for you that is tomorrow, which will be a Dine to Donate at Applebee's, sponsoring the Nika High Senior Class of 2023. Present the flyer, and a portion of the proceeds will go back to the senior class of 2023. So we're going to head to a quick break, and we will be right back to wrap you up.
Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
There's more than meets the eye. Gotta give them Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
NCTV45, just a friendly reminder, we're available anytime on your time. Yes, a train that runs on your schedule. That's NCTV45. We offer a multitude of different programs, and programming lasts almost all day for you. So, I'm Josh Herner. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you again real soon. Have a great Sunday, everyone.